Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the episode of S-Tuner. Today we are building a Toyota Altezza. I cannot... What is wrong with me? Okay, we're building the Altezza. I'm going to do a four-door version. Basically, the thing that was requested was a street-style Altezza. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. So, hopefully it turns out to be pretty decent. We're going to go with what we have here. I'm probably gonna do a BN sports kit all the way around. It looks to be looks like it's gonna be a good choice. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this turns out pretty good. How's that front bumper look? Yeah, that looks great. All right, BN sports is I don't even have to look through the rest of the body kits to know that BN sports is the way to go with this car. Only have one option for headlights. Ooh, we have a few options for taillights. Let's see what's going on here. We got the stock and the stock 2. We're gonna go with stock 2. I like that better. I like that a lot better. No spoilers, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to do our own custom sort of thing for the spoiler. We got a rear flare. I don't want a rear flare. I want like a pumped rear guard. I guess we can't have a pumped rear guard. That kind of sucks. See, because we have like the pumped front fender there. So let's go and quickly throw not exhaust 11. I meant intercooler 01. That's already in place. We don't really have to mess around with that. Now our exhaust 04. Make some amazing blast pipes out of this thing. If we rotate it properly, everything shall be good. How does that look? Alright, let's see. Hopefully this looks pretty decent. I'm gonna I'm gonna scale this up a little bit, maybe to 1.2. 1.2 is pretty okay. Okay, we gotta scale the height up just a little bit to get it more even. Perfect. Copy that. Move it over to the left. And these pipes are a little bit too big, possibly. We'll move that over like as far as we can get it. Move it up one maybe, just give it a little bit of an angle. I don't really know what I'm going to do here. It may clip through the yeah, it's gonna clip through the bumper a little bit. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Sort of an angled blast pipe sort of thing setup. It's different, but it looks good. Mirror 01, we'll take off these stock mirrors that are ugly. Ugly as a hook. And that's basically going to be it for that. Actually, you know what, let's throw an oil cooler in here. Move the object group. And move it up into this part of the grill. If we can get it in there properly. Come on, get in there. And then we'll rotate the X, I believe it would be. Yes, it is. So we'll rotate it like that. We'll do a 180. Oops, I don't want to rotate the Y, please. And then we'll rotate that upwards like that. Position this. Now, unfortunately, these... Alright. Got to adjust myself quickly. Sorry about that. So these little wires here, or not wires, what I'm talking about, why can I not think of the name of this? I'm going to say pipes, but like they're not pipes, they're like whatever. You know what I'm talking about. These things here. They kind of go through the bumper, so I'm going to have to either make this thing sit really far back like that. Whatever, that works. That is okay. That actually, I thought it was going to look worse than that, but that actually looks pretty okay. So we'll leave that the way it is. Roll cage. I can't speak today. I'm sorry. Roll cage full 2. I'm probably going to make the windows black anyway, so I don't even know why I threw a roll cage on there. But it'll look okay. Now we need a spoiler. 2 spoilers to be exact. We need a really aggressive roof spoiler and a really aggressive rear spoiler. Where's the S13 hatch? I believe it is the RE. Yes, This, I feel like this is gonna look sick on this car. If we get it positioned properly anyway. Let's go ahead and do something like that. That actually looks pretty good. The way that's all set up there. The scaling is pretty much proper. Alright. Well, that works. That definitely works. Now, god damn it. Copy the whole thing. Okay. That works completely fine for me. I thought I was going to have to copy each individual part, but we're good. Now for the roof spoiler, we're probably going to do S14, some sort of S14 wing. I usually use those for my roof spoilers. They're usually the most aggressive sort of, or not aggressive, but they usually work the best, I would say. I just want to quickly see how this would look as a roof spoiler. I'm not having any sort of high hopes for it, but you never know. It could look pretty cool, to say the least. Mainly because I'm going for the really aggressive style. So if we scale this down to a proper size, move that down like that. That actually worked really well. Damn, look at that. Scale the width up just a little bit. Yeah, look how well that worked. We got ourselves a super aggressive roof spoiler on this thing. Awesome. I'm completely okay with the way that turned out. Alright, so we're pretty much done at this point. I would love to... Let's go ahead and copy this. Move it into position. I just have an idea here. So go bonnet, S13, hatch, vent 1. Now I just need to select that hood. I think this is it selected. Let's move it up. Alright, so we can remove that, and now we have this vent thing, and I'm hoping this will look good on this hood. I may have to scale that down quite a lot, but I hope it'll look good. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Let's move it forward to about there. May have to move it back a little bit actually. Let's scale the height up just to get a better fit on it. I'm so bad with the sliders. Alright, so we're going to have to angle this a little bit. Rotate the X. Why is it all the way down there? Come on. Come on, S-Tuner, just work with me. Just work with me, please. I'm kind of sensing that this will be my best build I've done in a long time. So hopefully you guys agree with that. We'll see what happens when I'm finished with everything. Alright. We gotta move this backwards and up to about there. Why does it look off-center to me? I don't really know. This thing isn't turning out too well. My whole hood idea is sort of... I think it's mainly because of the little bevel part in the hood right there. That makes this look a little bit weird. Maybe if we rotate it forward and then move it up. So basically that's as best as we're going to get it. From the side it looks a little big, but you know what? That looks stupid. I'm going to remove it. I just spent so much time on that, but it looks dumb in my opinion. Alright, anyway, moving on to our wheels, wheel type. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I got my typical choice wheels that I always choose down here, as you guys know. I don't really know. I don't really know what sort of wheels we're going to go with. I do not know. You know what? Let's see about... Where are they at? Here we go. CR Kais. These will probably look great on here. They look great on any car. First, we'll get our suspension. Our car slammed right to the ground because that is the way to do it. Wheel size 17 is probably the best option. Drop those down to 30s. Wheel width of 8. Let's see what sort of stretch we can get on these wheels. There we go. Enough to get the lip to pop out, and we are pretty much good. I'm going to change the brake type to quick and go from street to semi-slick. Change over from complex to normal tires, and this thing is looking great. Even though we don't have the wheels properly, you know, lined up. But it'll look great in a little minute. Anyway. Alright, now we just raise the suspension until it is basically flush. Suspension go up 1. Alright, there we go. We're still super low, as I'm sure you can tell. But that wheel fitment is on point. Now for the rears, we'll do -5. Get our wheel in there. Unfortunately, there's no wide rear guard, like I said. But it still looks pretty okay. It still looks pretty decent, I would say. These wheels actually look really great on it. Let's go ahead and just give it a bunch of concave now. Because that is what makes wheels look great. I love concave wheels. Alright, there we go. Move on to our fronts. Alright, perfect. Our street style Altezza is coming together pretty greatly. Pretty greatly indeed. So, main color of the car. I want to do like a red. A good red though. That's a good red, I would say. Alright, there we go. I'm going to change the environment up actually just to get a better sense of colors. Because as you can tell, it just got a whole lot more shiny. So we'll leave it like that. Unfortunately, I can't make the roof black without the proper livery. And I don't really want to design a livery at the moment because I work really soon. And I'm hoping to get this video out as soon as possible. As soon as possible for you guys. I'm hoping to be able to upload it before I leave. That's my goal today. Or at least start uploading it before I leave. So, let's go ahead and paint our wing here. Thing looks awesome. Those blast pipes. I really like the angle. I didn't know angles could look so great. But, yeah, the whole sort of like... one is higher than the other. Looks very, very different. Very unique, I would say. I'm a big fan of that. Now let's just go ahead and paint our intercooler. Make it chrome. Not paint it, but, you know, make it shiny. Same with our good old oil cooler here. And our oil cooler piping can be black. Awesome. This is looking pretty great. Now, we've got the option of just painting the windows black because I'm lazy and don't want to do the interior. But you know what's new? Nothing's really new about that. Also, painting the windows black, you'll get rid of, like, the inside of the roof spoiler there. Which is good. I don't want to see that everywhere. So that's pretty okay, I would say. Alright, now our wheels. Should our wheels be white or should they be black? That's the real question here. I'm going to test it. So white wheels look like this. I'm feeling black. I think black will look much better. I think black will look much better on this one. Normally I like the white, but like... I just feel like black will be... Yes, black looks so much better on this build. Damn, that looks good. Alright, I'm hyped. I am really hyped right now for this build. Awesome. This thing looks great. Holy shit. Well, hopefully this is what you were looking for when you requested to see a street style Altezza. I really like this, actually. It's not too often... Actually, you know what? You hear me say that like every time I build a car. Oh no, I had the move parts option, or move object, can't speak. Move object group was selected, is what I was trying to say. Alright, here we go. So, we're just making our lights look great at this point. Go ahead and get a decent red for this rear lens. All right, we're looking good. I'm probably not going to change that one up there, like the inner red part, because that looks fine. However, I will change these parts. Well, I already did change these parts, but let's see how this looks with the chrome insert inside. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, that looks alright. I feel like I could use more of a red than a pink for the lens, but I'm not going to screw with it anymore. Let's go ahead and move this up. And I believe these are all one part. No, they're different parts. Okay. Alright, this is cool. We'll paint these black, because I feel like they would look great in black. And then this part will be chrome as usual. And our lenses will be sort of like a transparent black like that. This part here needs to be chrome. And we are looking good. All right. Let's go and get everything positioned properly. And just like that, we are finished. Those lights look pretty sick. This whole car looks pretty sick. If I didn't say it already, I'm a huge fan of this. I really like the way this turned out, so thank you for requesting to do the Altezza street style build. This is actually really great. This is a good build. It'd be better with the livery and like taking some cool pictures and stuff. But you know, the way it is now is pretty sick. I'm just going to quickly rotate the steering just before it clips through the fender. Ooh, it doesn't look like... I'm not going to be able to steer it very much at all. It like clips through immediately. That's unfortunate, but it doesn't really look like it's clipping through that much from the side anyway, so I should be able to get some cool pictures with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. As always, make sure you leave a suggestion down below for which car you want to see me build next, and I will make sure to get around to it. I completely just pronounced will as mill. But yeah, until next time, I will see you all later.